funnier during the day in a tent when there's music in the background, I find. Especially when you're not a strong joke writer, which I am not. I want to apologize in advance for that. So you guys seem very, very nice. I have a handful of minutes. Sometimes it takes me that long just to say hello, which we're doing now. I'm eating up a lot of that time. I'm so sorry. I actually have planned things I want to discuss with you. First and foremost, the title of this festival, I'm not comfortable as a middle-aged lady using the title of it. I know a lot of you young people think it's clever to use profanity. And, as the name of the festival, people would say, what are you doing on Saturday? I'm saying, I'm performing at a festival. What's it called? I don't feel comfortable telling you what it's called. So, I just don't like that kind of language. Anyway, now I'm going to talk about something that may seem trite. Again, I apologize. It's about driving. But I don't live in Los Angeles, so when I come here, it is a fresh assault each time, and I feel compelled to discuss that it makes animals of us all. Well, I've been here 32 days, and I have descended into the madness of honking too soon when the person doesn't move right away, or just shouting, go! On that thing, or douche, what douche? Like, I don't like that language. It's not even, I don't like it to say it, and I feel, but you know what? I'm doing my part. When I'm going to take a left, you will know about it so far in advance as a courtesy. Why are we not all doing this? Why is it every man for himself? Just if you're going to take a left, put your turn signal on.
Story of my life.
Very far in advance to give us an opportunity, if we can, to get away from behind you. And also pedestrians' rights, okay? But if you don't milk it. If we're stopping for you, shake a tail feather. Why are you on your phone just leisurely walking? Because I'd love to hit you. I would absolutely love to teach you a lesson if I knew there wasn't going to be repercussions adjudicated through the court systems. And and sometimes when I'm a passenger, it's yellow, go faster. Like just because we're talking, don't slow down. I feel like one of my very dear friends, Robin, if I ask a question, she needs to slow to answer the question. I just feel like I have to sit silently because she'll drive slower. And people who stop at the yellow, it's madness. And I don't have a sat nav in my rental car, so I have to build in at least an hour to get to wherever I'm going, because inevitably down here the streets turn into other streets. And there's people taking pictures. My arms only look good from one angle, so I don't know how comfortable I am with that. I can fool some of the people some of the time head on, but if you really get into the details, there's a lot of loose meat. And I refuse to strengthen my core. I just won't do it. I just will not do it. I'm gonna take a stand. I will not strengthen my core. I don't care. I have a bad back and I won't strengthen my core. But I'll tell you, the Bare Minerals makeup, I will order that from the TV, and it is wonderful. So is the Wet and Cleansing Conditioner. It really does what it says. I am a consumer. You know that phrase, you're your own worst critic? Oh, how I wish that were true. Oh, I wish so much I was my own worst critic. But there always tends to be a few people who I may have said this before, if you've discussed this before, some of you, but it happens almost on a daily basis. Somebody will say, no offense, but you look like Janeane Garafolo. Not taken. Oh wait, there's more. And then they'll sit with that for a second and go, whatever happened to her? Oh, ow. I have no web presence. That's all I can tell you. I have no web presence. I just have no web presence. I have no Twitter account. I have no followers awaiting further instructions. Oh no, it's not a moral stance. I get confused and angered by technology. I'm overwhelmed by it. And I don't send out the queefs that the young people are sending out. It's just unexamined narcissism, that's all it is. It's like that jingoistic patriotism, that pandering in crappy country music. It's the same thing. Or like an Olive Garden commercial with the smiling. Why are you smiling so much? I feel like the advertisers who create the Olive Garden commercial, when they have those actors smiling like that, what they're saying to us is, we have no respect for you at all. We don't trust you at all to come to this restaurant on your own. So we're going to make it look like it's a great time. The Endless Bread Bowl is a great time. Everybody's laughing. And fuck you, Applebee's, while we're at it. Not like that kind of language, but you know what, Applebee's, that is not anybody's neighborhood. Dang. And you're not fooling me. I just don't like to be taken advantage of in that way. I'm trying to rush through here. Okay, bathe my enemies in white light, I've written down. I would like to try and do that. I know that a mature person, you've heard those kind of Eastern philosophical things like your enemy should be your friend and you should learn. But when I see those teabaggers, the Tea Partiers, God, balls the size of Manhattan. And if you don't see that those are just racists, if you cannot see that the teabaggers, and basically now the Republican Party and conservative movement